ये श्रील प्रभुपाद के कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शन हैं चैंटिंग के बारे में। इसमें प्रभुपाद जी गुरु और शिष्य का संबंध बताते हैं। Shukadeva Goswami is telling to Parikshit Maharaj, "My dear king, if one is spontaneously attached to the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, it is understood that he has attained the highest perfection of life." जीवन की परम सिद्धि है इसको भगवान के नाम में अगर उसका रुचि जागृत हो जाए। और ये सब नेक्टर ऑफ डिवोशन बुक्स हैं। Anyone who is engaged in chanting my name, transcendental name, must be considered to be always associating with me. And I may tell you very frankly that for such a devotee, I become easily purchased. The instruction spoken by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. अगर कोई भगवान का नाम ले रहा है सच्चे दिल से, भगवान बोल रहे हैं वो मेरा संग कर रहा है और वो मुझे खरीद रहा है. He can purchase me by love. Padma Puran says the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra is present only on the lips of the person who has for many births worshipped Vasudev. कई जन्म भगवान वासुदेव की पूजा करने के बाद नाम से आसक्ति होती है। चैतन्य चरितामृत में प्रभुपाद एक और चीज बताते हैं कि जो गुरु जब शिष्य को मंत्र देते हैं तो उसको जागृति करते हैं। जैसे कोई सोए व्यक्ति है उसको हम जागृति करना उठाना चाहते हैं, उसके पास में पेपर रख दें, प्रभु जी उठ जाइए, तो वो उठने या नहीं। तो कान में अगर बोलते हैं जागो जागो तो उठ जाता है। ऐसे हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र जो है वो शिष्य को जागृत करता है। और दीक्षा का मतलब ये है कि गुरु जब शिष्य को महामंत्र देते हैं, जैसे सारंग ठाकुर की कहानी है। सारंग ठाकुर को बोला गया था कि आप प्रचार करो, वो नहीं कर रहे थे नम्रता के कारण। फिर अंत में उन्होंने बोला ठीक है, कल जो मिलेगा उसको पहले मैं मंत्र दूंगा। अगले दिन उसने देखा गंगा के पास एक छोटा बालक जिसकी सर्प के कारण मृत्यु हो गई थी। उनके कान में मंत्र बोला और वो बालक जीवित हो गया। तो प्रभुपाद जी बोलते हैं कि हम आध्यात्मिक रूप से मृत के समान हैं, भगवान को भूल जाना, लेकिन हरे कृष्णा मंत्र जो है हमें जीवित कर सकते हैं। और श्रील प्रभुपाद जी का एक और सुंदर इंस्ट्रक्शन है, ये परम पूज्य जयपतक स्वामी महाराज को। You have asked if the spiritual master remains in the material universe until all the disciples are transferred to the spiritual sky. The answer is yes. कि क्या ये सत्य है कि जब तक शिष्य भौतिक दुनिया में रहते हैं तो गुरु महाराज भी भौतिक दुनिया में आते रहते हैं? तो बोले करेक्ट है। इसलिए शिष्य को बहुत सावधान होना चाहिए कि मेरे कारण गुरु को बार बार नहीं आना पड़े। अगर मैं जप में पूर्णता नहीं प्राप्त करता, अगर मेरे जप में शुद्धता नहीं आती तो मुझे वापस आना होगा और मेरे गुरुदेव को भी आना होगा। इसीलिए बेस्ट सर्विस है गुरु के प्रति कि नाम जप शुद्ध रूप से करना। जैसे कल मैं बता रहा था कि एक भक्त ने पूछा था परम पूज्य राधानाथ महाराज से सबसे अच्छा गिफ्ट क्या है गुरु के प्रति। तो महाराज जी बोले बेस्ट गिफ्ट इज टू चैंट द होली नेम विथ फेथ, अटेंशन एंड ह्यूमिलिटी। श्रद्धा के साथ ध्यान पूर्वक भगवान का नाम लेना। और लास्ट में प्रभुपाद जी का एक चैतन्य चरितामृत का एक श्लोक प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे हैं पर आदि लीला 7th chapter। Simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna, one can obtain freedom from material existence, and simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna, one will be able to see the lotus feet of the Lord. नाम जप से ही संसार का नाश होता है और नाम जप से ही कृष्ण की प्राप्ति होती है। प्रभुपाद जी बोलते हैं कि जब कोई व्यक्ति सच्चे दिल से राधा रानी का नाम बोलता है, हरे और कृष्ण का नाम मिलता है, तो हृदय में कृष्ण स्थापित हो जाते हैं। और यही शास्त्र का सार है कि भगवान के नाम को पुकारना। सब शास्त्रों का कंक्लूजन है हरे नाम हरे नाम एव केवलम, हरि का नाम लेना। श्रील प्रभुपाद जी शुद्धदेव प्रभु को लेटर में बताते हैं इफ यू वांट टू स्टे इन कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस, डेवलप फॉर फेथ इन गुरु एंड कृष्णा एंड चैंट 16 राउंड्स। डोंट टेक इट चीप, कैसे साधारण नहीं समझे। श्री हरि नाम प्रभु की जय। Let us offer respectful obeisance to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like desire to fulfill the desires of everyone and are full of compassion for the fallen condition. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev ch patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
Am I audible? Hare Krishna. Can somebody remember what should be in general, if you have not been attentive in one of the words, in general also, what should be our aim in our life? What should be our goal in our life?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Our attention and our goal should be towards the Harinama. And the Prabhuji has mentioned so many books and words and shlokas of Prabhupada and other exalted Vaishnavas. Um, and other than that, the attention to the Harinam is multifaceted. That's what they have expressed. Like towards the Guru, how we should be, why, how it affects the Guru, and how we should comfort. Then how we are equal to that. If that ruchi should come. That's what.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhu. Can anybody also?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Prabhuji, when the Guru is a spiritual master is giving you the Maha Mantra, you have to be very honest in chanting and pure with all the faith and attention and humility we need to chant. Otherwise, you are also going to come back to this earth. Along with that, the Guru also has to come. So if you have to gift the spiritual master anything, only the chanting with all full attention, faith and humility should be there. And simply chanting one is able to achieve the lotus feet of the Lord. And
Yes, Mataji. So well taken. Could again somebody re-emphasize from your perspective, single, very short, one-line answer. What should be the aim of our life? Because the aim of our life should be, should not be any ambiguity. What should be my aim of my life? When I wake you up in the from your sleep, also you should say, "This is my aim of my life." So similarly, in one line, what is the aim of your life? One line. If you repeat, it is good. Each and every person can repeat it because you know that sure, this is what my aim of life.
Prabhuji, with
Yes.
full humility, we should be chanting.
Very nice. Thank you, Mataji. With full humility, one should be chanting. Yeah, other devotees, please. What should it could be different for one another person.
Achieve Krishna Prema.
To see Krishna Prema. Okay. To see Krishna Prema should be.
Prabhuji, actually, I think it got mixed. My voice and his voice got mixed.
Yeah, to see Krishna Prema, that is what you said.
Achieve.
To achieve, okay. To achieve Krishna Prema. Yeah. Was that any other devotee, please? Go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, to gain the love of the Godhead, Prabhuji.
To gain love of the Godhead. Okay. Ramesh Prabhu and Preeti Mataji again.
First purification, Prabhuji.
Purification should be aim of your life. Okay.
Remaining with him.
Yes, purification should be aim of your life. I am talking about aim of your life. Purification. Yes, Preeti Mataji.
Attain the lotus feet of the Lord, Prabhu.
Attain the lotus feet of the Lord. As per today's talk, at least from today's talk, what we can reveal from Krishnanand Prabhu's lecture is that the aim of our life is to get the taste for chanting. See, the taste for chanting is what if you get, rest of the things will come. So it is also mentioned that you don't have to come back to this material world when you get the taste for chanting. Taste for chanting means that all what you said, getting Krishna Prema is there when you get taste for chanting. You will get the love of Godhead when you get the taste for chanting. You will be purified. That is what perfection. Purification will happen when you get taste for chanting. The last one, attain the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. You will not come to this material world. Then where will you go? You will go to Goloka only, because there is only two. So that is what. It's a taste for chanting. Be right now. Find out in your life. Write down in your. Kindly maintain a journal. So maintaining a journal is very important, and going through those sometimes going back and reviewing what journal I have written makes a very important. I'm sure, I trust that each one of you are spending at least half an hour's time in reading Shastra. Whatever Shastra, it could be Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, or any small books of Prabhupada, or for that matter anything. So if you are doing your Swadhyay, so write in the journal, what is that I have I know today, or I wanted to commit to, or I have some revelation which I can share it with others. Whatever it is, write a journal and try to maintain that. So why we are saying is that our aim in our life is to get the taste for chanting. Why we are not getting taste for chanting is what you need to write in your journal. In your journal, it need not be ditto to ditto. What you see in the book, you are writing it. It can also be some thought process that are going in, what can help you. Like in this case, why am I not getting taste for chanting, and how can I get taste for chanting? It's all individual customization you have to do. It's not a formula, a medicine which is applicable to everyone one shot. In your life, there are some things, impedances that you need to overcome. That could be personal, it could be professional, it could be financial, it could be any other thing. But you need to overcome on your own. Sometimes for some of them, personal will be more a botheration. So find out how I can get taste for chanting. Right now I am not getting ruchi so much. So why? Because I need to overcome certain things. How do I do it? It's up to you. You may get some guidance from other senior Vaishnavas, but finally it is your decision, your life, and you have to customize yourself and go back to Goloka. So you need to have Swartha Gati. So in our Shastra it is mentioned that we need to have Swardha. The Swartha Gati to attain this and go back to Goloka. And for that, take the help of Harinam. Harinam is the only way. There is no other way. And getting the taste for chanting is the only way. And all these other things, Seva, Swadhyaya, etc., is going to help you in that process. And it should help you. And devotee association should help you. That's our aim in life. So it is what does this mantra do for you? Quickly, probably one or two questions more, and we'll. Okay. When we take to this mantra here today in the Japa talk, Prabhuji mentioned about what does this mantra do? When your guru gives it, or you are taking up this mantra, what does it do? Ideally.
We are spiritually dead. So it is awakening us.
Very nice, very nice. It is awakening us. Yes, others please.
We will be able to realize Krishna is situated in you when we chant. So we are half dead. So it will awaken us, and with all the faith and attention, if we are chanting Prabhuji, Krishna is situated within us. We will be able to realize that.
Very nice. Yes, Prabhu, Ravi Prabhu and Ramesh Prabhu also.
Hare Krishna.
What does this mantra do? If suppose somebody asks you, why are you doing this chanting? What does it do? So what will you be your answer?
Like I already said, one is purification, Prabhuji. That's what I'm seeking for, first place. And Lord says, Krishna says that you can purchase me with his name. I hope that and basically rise beyond our pravrutti.
Oh wow, rise beyond our pravrutti. Very nice, fantastic, Prabhu. Very nice. So rise beyond our pravrutti. Yeah, Prabhu, Ravi Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Whatever reason we are doing, Prabhu, we don't have that element inside us to awaken that, to re-energize that particular element. We have to keep nurturing that with the mantra. Then you will develop the sweetness towards mantra, and then slowly you will achieve.
Yes. So primarily, as you mentioned, Prabhu, and also others, it will awaken. Okay, can somebody remember the one of the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's nice song about this? Bhaktivinoda Thakur song. Very beautiful song. You should go and practice this. See, our acharyas have given these songs in a very attractive way. At the same time, deep philosophy is embedded into each and every song. So I remember one. There are so many. One is that. Can somebody remember? Jeev jago, Gaura Chandra Bhole. So beautiful song actually. So each and every day you make a point that you listen to one Vaishnava song. Just see, it doesn't hardly take any time. Only thing is that we are not really getting the taste. We are not getting that inclination to go. So chanting, see, sometimes Mataji is also, please forgive me, I am just saying Mataji's, but it is applicable to all. So we get bogged up with the number of rounds that we are doing chanting. Its quality is also very important, quantity is important, but quality is more important. So suppose I am not able to do 16 rounds right now at this phase of my life, don't get worried. So what you should worry is that whether I am doing it with quality or not. And try to complete your japa whatever number of rounds in the morning section only. Don't bring it to the afternoon, evening. Your commitments are there. But try to see that slowly those commitments are stabilized. What happens is that, with my personal experience, once you start dragging and bringing your japa in the afternoon and evening and night, that becomes an habit. So put it in your diary, saying that I presume each and every person is having a chart that you are maintaining. If you are not having it, please let me know. I'll send it again. So you can mark when did how many rounds I have completed, and be consistent. At the same time, don't spiritual burn down may happen sometimes. I am telling you cautiously, there are devotees who are initiated, but because of their pressure in wanting to do everything, this burn down can happen. So you will be spiritual burn down. That means you are overloaded so much that you get frustrated and say that what is this? Is my life only this? So that spiritual burn down and that kind of frustration may come. So be cautious that you are supposed to take so much, such that the whatever you can choose, so much only you take. Don't stretch so much that your spirituality is at stake and your continuity is at stake. So ensure that take only that much. You suppose your capacity is only to do in the morning 8 rounds only. Just do 8 rounds. And keep a commitment that I will do only 8 rounds in the morning. Whatever is the extra, it's optional for now. I will do it if my time permits in the evening or in the night, if at all. But don't bring it there. See, why I am saying this, because being a grahastha, and especially for Matajis also, so it is very difficult to convince your family members. And when you are doing chanting all the time, they can also get bogged up. They will say that what is this? My father or mother are not accessible to me. So you have your own responsibility. So that is the reason, be a little diligent in your dealings, slowly and consistently, with a mood of enjoy. Like you should also taste that, enjoy that, not that mechanically we are just doing with number game. So please forgive me, but this is my experience. Maintain the record, and if suppose somebody wants to send it to me, please feel free to send it. There is no something, no apprehensions you should have. See, I have my sadhana is only this much, how can I show it? So it is more to do the accountability. If you send it to somebody, you are accountable because you don't have to false ego is always coming into picture. When you accept somebody and send it to somebody, that means your false ego is diminishing now. You have somebody to share your shortcomings. That is also good. And not just shortcomings. What I mean to say is that accountability will make us more organized in our life. And if there are any difficulties, we have somebody who we can trust that he or she can. So there are senior Vaishnavas in our group who can also help us. So we can take that advantage. So yes, thank you so much for your patient hearing and for contributing all that today. It was so nice. So we will meet again tomorrow. From day after tomorrow, I will be out of station, but this chanting session will continue to happen, and we will have the japa also in the same way. If I am not there, somebody will play it. But again, I will try to join in the morning session if possible. So that's what it is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrand ki jai. Thank you, Mataji's, Prabhuji's. Dandavat.
Thank you so much.
Dandavat.
Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.